the Mesopotamian civilization of Iraq, Egyptian civilization of Nile River, Huanghe River Valley civilization of China, and Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization of India. So these are the major civilizations which led to the growth of the localities, the growth of the areas. Indus Valley civilization developed on the northwestern frontiers of India, which depicted the well-developed progress of the agriculture, industry, technology and social life and economic development of the localities. India is known for the development richness in our past. So for which the large number of invaders came to India, in which preferably as the Gulf countries from the Muslim rulers, but the later in stage the Europeans and Americans, they also wish to reach in India through the way of a sea, because they can't be as sustained under such harsh climatic hot conditions of northwestern parts of India. For which the Vasco da Gama started their voyages and find out the way how to reach in India through waterway, through sea routes. For which he go across the Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, across of the African continent. Finally, it reached in India at the place of Calicut in 1498. In 1498. Presently, the India in aeronautics, they are basically used as the latitudes, the coordinates through which they are reaching in different countries of the world. Coordinates are used for approaching towards the different countries of the world. Such coordinates are the pattern of the latitudes and the longitudes. What are these latitudes? Latitudes are those imaginary lines which are drawn on a globe from east to west. From east to west. So there are total number of 180 latitudes are there, which are neither joined each other. That's why they are also known as the parallels. Latitudes are also known as the parallels because they are not joined each other. They are parallel to each other, parallel to the one upon each other. Clear? Somebody having as a doubt regarding this, the 181 latitudes are there. It may be as a cause when you start to measuring or calculating these latitudes from the South Pole or the North Pole. Because in such conditions, the equator, it will be as calculated twice. But in reality, as an equator divides the Earth into two equal halves, 90 latitudes in another hemisphere, 90 latitudes in a southern hemisphere. Clear? Latitudes are helpful for study about the weather conditions, the climatic conditions of the Earth, means heat zones. The heat zones of the Earth are basically studied to the important parallels. Such important parallels divides Earth into the 5 heat zones. Torrid zone lies 23.5 degrees north to the south. Then temperate zone 23.5 degrees north to the 66.5 degrees north, and 23.5 degrees south to the 66.5 degrees south. Then the next one is a frigid zone, 66.5 degrees south to South Pole and 66.5 degrees north to the North Pole. So these are the important latitudes which makes as the division between the heat zones. In the other sides, longitudes. Longitudes are those imaginary lines which are drawn on a globe from the north to south. These are total in a 360. 0 degrees of prime meridian passes to the London, which divides the world into two equal halves. Eastern hemisphere consisting the 180 latitudes and a western hemisphere 180 latitudes. Clear? Longitudes. These are of the longitudes. Longitudes are helpful for the checking or setting the times of the country. Times of the country. Time of different countries are set on the basis of the longitudes. Longitudes are also known as the meridians, but they are joined at same point. All the longitudes are joined at the North Pole and the South Pole. North Pole and the South Pole. The gap between the latitudes is similar in a different hemispheres, but in the other side, longitudes are the maximum broader in the equator, but they are narrower when we move towards the poleward areas. Longitudes, they becomes as a narrower when we move towards the poleward areas. The network of our latitudes and longitudes is known as the grid. The network of latitudes and longitudes is known as the grid. Clear? So these grids are helpful for the location of the countries of the world. Different countries of the world located with the help of the grid, network of our latitudes and longitudes. Latitudes and longitudes. Yug Sharma, raise your hand. Yug Sharma, raise your hand. Yug Sharma, raise your hand. Otherwise, you will remove from the class. Yug Sharma. Yug Sharma. Yug Sharma. This is as a last call now. Yug. Vanshika Nagpal. Vanshika Nagpal. That's why I'm calling. They are not connected to the audio. They are just having as a video. Whatever the person has seen, they are not thinking about it. They are just showing their attendance. Okay. So the network of our latitudes and longitudes makes as the grid. Such grids makes the location of the countries. Location of the countries. For example, these are the longitudes joined at the North Pole and the South Pole. In the other side, parallels neither touches each other. Parallels neither touches each other. The network of our latitudes and longitudes, it makes the grid, which have the location of our countries. This is as the grid. The shaded portion is a grid. Shaded portion is a grid. So it helps the location of our countries, through which we can identify the location of our country on a world map. India's latitudinal extent is a 8 degree 4 minute. 8 degree 4 minute north to the 37 degree 6 minute north. 8 degree 4 minute, it has passes to the Kanyakumari, and the 37 degree 6 minute has passed to the northern tip of a J&K. Northern tip of J&K. Whereas a longitudinal extent 68 degrees 7 minute east is as the westernmost longitude, which has passes to the tip, westernmost tip of the Saurashtra or Gujarat. We can see as a Gujarat. This is from the Sar Creek, a water body which makes as a border between India and Pakistan. 68 degrees 7 minute east to the 97 degree 25 minute east. This is the line which has passes to the eastern boundary of India in a India-Myanmar border of Arunachal Pradesh. This is as a latitudinal and a longitudinal extent. So these latitudes and longitudes, they make as the extension of India. Next one is a 23.5 degree as an imaginary line which passes to the mid of the country, which divides India into the two equal halves. It passed to the Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Mizoram and Tripura. From these states it passed. So by the existence of a tropic of Cancer, it affects the climate of India. It affects the climate of India. We call India's climate is a tropical as well as subtropical. Tropical areas are those states which lie south of the Tropic of Cancer: Maharashtra, Telangana, Kerala, Tamil Nadu. These are the states, and those states which are lies in the north of the Tropic of Cancer are the subtropical regions. These are the subtropical regions, which includes Punjab, Haryana, J&K, all of these. Clear? So the existence of a Tropic of Cancer makes the India's climate as tropical as well as subtropical. So India's climate is also known as a monsoonal climate because monsoons disrupt the seasons. It led to the change in the seasons. From winter to summer, in between a monsoon rainy season has comes. After winter, autumn, then again winters. So India's climate has also affected by the monsoonal rainfall. That's why we call India's climate is a monsoonal. Clear? Now next one as the India having as a stretch among the eastern and the western water bodies to the islands. In eastern water body, Bay of Bengal, there is a Andaman Nicobar Islands, and in western water body there are the Lakshadweep Islands. In Arabian Sea, western water body, there is a Lakshadweep Islands. Clear? Lakshadweep Islands. Lakshadweep Islands. Clear? So India's southernmost point as the Indira Point has now presently in a Nicobar Islands, but it is a submerged under the water. Submerged under the water due to the increasing water level of the world under influence of global warming. Now the size of India. India is the seventh largest country of the world. Seventh largest country of the world. The largest country is Russia. Second one is Canada. Third USA. Fourth China. Fifth Brazil. Sixth Australia. Seventh one is in India. Eighth is Argentina. Clear? Ninth is Kazakhstan. 10th is Sudan. So these are the 10 largest countries of the world which are led, which makes as the pattern. So as per the population, India is the second largest country. After the 2045, it will be as a cross opposition of China and becomes most populous country of the world, because the population resource, population has not possible to control in our country. In our country. In our country. Yes, Dipanshi. Dipanshi. So, India has the total area of 3.28 million square kilometer or 32 lakh square kilometer, which covers the 2.4% area of the world, but it occupied the 37% of the world's population. World's population. World's population. India's long territorial boundary borders which shares with the other countries like Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, and Bangladesh. Their total length is 15,200 kilometers, and a long coastline which has extended from the Gujarat to the West Bengal. Gujarat to West Bengal. Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, and West Bengal. These states are located on a coastline of India. Its total length is 7516.6 kilometers longer. India is bounded by the Jungfrau Mountains from the north and the three water bodies at the south. In eastern side as the Bay of Bengal, western side as the Arabian Sea, and the southern side as the Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean. South of the about 22 degree north latitude, it begins to the extends towards the Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean. This is as the extension of that which has makes as the eastern boundary of the Himalayas. Eastern boundary of the Himalayas, which are known as the Purvanchal Hills. Purvanchal Hills. There are three mountain hills are there in Purvanchal. First, Patkai Boom. Second, Naga Hills. And third one is the Mizo Hills. Mizo Hills. M-I-Z-O. M-I-Z-O. Mizo Hills. Naga Hills and the Patkai Boom. P-A-T-K-A-I-B-O-O-M. B-O-O-M. So India's eastern and western longitudes, they are located at the average difference of 30 degrees. 30 degrees of the difference lies in between of eastern and western longitudes. So such longitudinal difference, 30 degrees of a longitudinal difference makes the 2 hours of a difference in a local times. Local times. If a sun rises the 4 o'clock at Arunachal Pradesh, then the 6 o'clock the sun rises at the Gujarat. Sun rises at the Gujarat because of this 30-degree longitudinal difference. 30 degrees of a longitudinal difference. Because sun takes as a 4 minutes to complete distance of a 1 degree. So 30 into 4, 120 minutes means 2 hours. There is a difference of 2 hours of a local time difference from east to the west. East to west. Same as the local time. At some of the extent, local time are also influenced in a south to the north. But that local time has influenced by the duration of a day and night. Duration of day and night. Days are longer in a south of a Tropic of Cancer as compared to the north of a Tropic of Cancer. Reason, nearness of a equator. Nearness of a equator. So those areas like Kerala, Tamil Nadu, they are the nearer to the 0 degree equator because 8 degree 4 minutes pass through the Kanyakumari. So they are having as a longer duration of a day and shorter nights. But as compared to these areas, Punjab, J&K, they are having as a shorter days and a longer nights. Shorter days and a longer nights during the summer, during the winters. And during the summers, there may be as the longer days and a shorter nights. But as compared to the North India, the Southern India has experienced the longer days and a shorter nights throughout the year. Throughout the year because of nearness of equator and a vertical sun rays which are overlaid on a equator and nearer to it in torrid zones in tropical areas. Clear? Then next we discuss about the India's standard meridian. India's standard meridian has passed through the country, middle of the country, which is the 82 degree 30 minute east. 82 degree 30 minute east is the standard meridian of India, which passes through the Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh. Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh, it passed. Clear? Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh. But all over the world, there are the 24 time zones are there. Pay attention towards your screen. Pay attention towards your screen. Yes. So all over the world, there are the 24 time zones at an interval of 15 degree each. 15 degree means 15 into 4, 1 hour. Whole of the world has divided into the 24 time zones, which are lies as the interval of the 1 hour. 1 hour each. But some of the countries of the world are there. Some countries of the world are there which are elongated form. For example, look towards your screen. Everybody look towards your screen. Mitansh Patria, colors are visible in South America. Red color is visible in South America. This is known as a child. It is known as a child. Okay. Thank you, Dhiren. So this is as a child. When we are study about the child, the location of a child, child has the not having as the any of a time zone, because there is a time interval of a 30 degrees of a time interval has a mark in on this. Sorry, 15 degree has marked there, 15 degree, but at the top there are the 30 degrees interval has written. So in between of a child, this is as a longitude of a 60 degree. This one is of 75 degree. This one is a 75 degree longitude. So in between of these two green lines, the portion of a complete child has a lies under it. So for the convenience of such countries which are narrower, which are smaller, which are having as a lesser geographical extent, for such number of countries, the world has again further divided into the half of the 15 degree, means 7.5. On this basis, if we make as a 7.5, it may be as helpful for the setting the watches in such countries which are smaller in size, like as a child-like countries, they can also set their watches on such basis. We can take the example of India. In India, there are the two of the time zones are crossed. Two time zones are crossed in India. Two time zones, 75 degree crossed, and the next one as the 90 degree crossed. 90 degree, two time zones at an interval of a 15 degree. So it's not possible that the two of the different standard meridians can opt in India. So for our convenience, we make as a one standard meridian, which is at an interval of the 15 degree, 7.5. 75 plus 7.5 are the 75 plus 7.5 are the 82.5 degree. This is the standard meridian, which pass through the mid of the country. That red line is the standard meridian for our convenience. Clear? Otherwise we can opt as a two of these standard meridians, but it may cause as the problem for the people to set their watches. As a two standard meridian, 75 degree and 90 degree. For our convenience, we are setting as a 82 degree 30 minute, which is the standard meridian lies in between of two of these longitudes. That is set as standard meridian, 82 degree 30 minute east. Clear? 82 degree 30 minute east as the standard meridian set in our country. 82 degree 30 minute east as the standard meridian set in our country. Clear? That is the reason why the 82 degree 30 minute it was set as the standard meridian of India. Clear? Standard meridian of India, it was set on such basis. Clear? Till there any doubts? Any question, any queries? Yes, Dhiren, if we start calculating the latitudes from the bottom, from South Pole or either from North Pole, then there may be as a 181 latitudes. But in reality, there are 180 latitudes are there, because equator is a common in both the hemispheres. Yes, Mongols also entered, but Mongols directly not entered in India because of existence of a Northern Himalayas, the Great Himalayas. Mongols belong from the China, but they can't enter. Their breed, their generation, their descendants, they entered in India in the form of the Mughals from the northwest. As you read, Mughals were it was a mixed breed or a mixed generation of two of the different dynasties. From the side of the fathers, these were the Mongols. From the side of the mothers, these were the Afghans. It was a mixed breed of two dynasties, Mongols and Afghans, which are known as Mughals. Anybody else? Any question regarding this much of chapter? Okay, Dhiren. Anybody else? Nobody? Any queries? Any questions regarding this much of a chapter? So let's continue. India and the world. India has played a very important role in our world economies, especially in our Southeastern Asian countries, because this is as the largest country which has located at on the top of Indian Ocean. It is the largest country which is located at the north of the Indian Ocean. Due to the large extent of India, it has their strategic importance. It has their strategic importance in all over the world. India has played a crucial role in the United Nations. It worked for the permanent membership in the United Nations, for which it worked for the developmental processes of other countries. When America attacked over the Iraq and Afghanistan, India sent their troops and resources for the initiating the level of the development. India has played a very important role in SAARC countries, which has responsible to develop as a peaceful conditions in a Southeastern Asian countries. SAARC stands for the South Asian Association of Republican Countries. South Asian Association of Republican Countries. South Asian Association of Republican Countries. Now pay attention, look towards the screen. Suez Canal, which was built in 1869, which reduced the distance from the Europe to India. Europe to India, the total distance reduced by the construction of a Suez Canal. Earlier the Vasco da Gama, it started their voyages, go across the Atlantic Ocean, across the Africa and Indian Ocean. Finally, he reached in Calcutta in 1498 to this way. But in 1869, through the construction of a Suez Canal, we can directly approach through the Arabian Sea. Then this is the Red Sea. Then Egypt. In Egypt, there is a Suez Canal built. Then we can go towards the Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean Sea. In Mediterranean Sea. So here is the Suez Canal. Suez Canal reduced as a distance 7,000 kilometers distance from Europe to India. Europe to India. There is another canal which is known as the Panama Canal, which interlink between the Atlantic Ocean and Pacific Ocean. This has built in between of North America and South America in Caribbean islands. In Caribbean islands. Earlier the traders, they moved to move across of South America, then reaching in Europe as the longer distance, or either from Australia they move from the Indian Ocean to Atlantic Ocean, then Europe. It's not easy for them because this is as the region. Torrid zone is the region Atlantic Ocean, where the cyclones led to the destruction to the such ships. Now the construction of a Panama Canal, easy to approach towards the Europe through Australia. If they coming from Australia to Panama Canal, they can reach towards the Europe. It can possible because of the construction of a Panama Canal. Construction of a Panama Canal. Clear? Construction of a Panama Canal. So these are the important artificial canals which are contributing in our world economies. world economies. Anybody, any query? The rest we will discuss tomorrow.